Hey, this is what? This is called hair. No, this is not hair. This is a bush. This is a forest. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, this is Maggie Styles. I create content around relaxed hair growth, relaxed hair tips, relaxed hair care, and everything that you need to know about your relaxed hair, of course from my own experience. So if you would love to see more content like this one, subscribe to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about what to do and what not to do during and after your relaxer. Actually, for my previous video I told you I was going to get my relaxer done. In case you have not seen that, please go and check it out. I'll be leaving the link in the comment section below so you can check it out. I talked about the things I do before I go and get my relaxer done. So today on this video I'm going to tell you how I get my relaxer done, even though I've already got my relaxer done. I'm going to tell you how I get my relaxer done, and then I'm going to tell you what I do after I get my relaxer done. So without further ado, let's get right into it. First thing to do, the first thing to know when you are getting your relaxer done is that relaxer is for your new growth. Yes, this is actually, I'm going to try as much as I can to stress this fact. Relaxer is meant for your new growth. Relaxer is not meant for the whole of your hair. It's only meant for the new growth, and that is why it's actually advisable that you stretch your relaxer for a certain, like a period of time before you go back to get a relaxer done. It's advisable that you stretch your relaxer because it will be easier for you to be able to differentiate the new growth from the processed part of your hair. Now I just got my relaxer done yesterday, so the whole of my hair right now is processed. I don't have a new growth yet, at least not until a month before I start noticing new growth. So I don't have new growth for now. So it will be crazy for me to go and get a relaxer done like after a week or two, because I won't be able to differentiate from the new growth. But when I stretch my relaxer for a certain amount of time, it's very easy for me to identify my new growth. Relaxer is meant for your new growth. Why? Because the processed part of your hair does not need relaxer. It's already relaxed. The whole of my hair right now is already relaxed. Let's face it, relaxer is not good for our hair. We know that it's damaging our hair, but there's a way to actually go about it and balance things. So when you go to get a relaxer done and you keep on relaxing the already part of your relaxed hair, I don't know if that makes sense. Like when you keep on relaxing the processed part of your hair, that part of your hair that you have previously relaxed before, you are weakening the hair, and with time it starts to break off, and that prevents you from getting your hair to a certain length where you want it to be. So I'm going to be using my leave-in conditioner to show you an example. This is, let's say I cut off a section of my hair right now and I want to relax it. And having stretched my hair for 7 months, let's just assume I've not relaxed my hair yet. I stretched my hair for 7 months, so I have about 3.5 inches of new growth. So let's say this is where, I don't know where it should be right now because my hair is already processed. So let me just say this is where my new growth stops. This is where my new growth stops. So when I want to get a relaxer done, let's say this is my relaxer, this is a leave-in conditioner. When I want to get a relaxer done, I take the relaxer and apply it down to the new growth. Don't let it extend past that new growth. Like, don't let it extend. Relaxer is not meant for the whole of your hair. If you are not relaxing for the first time in your life, if you're not relaxing for the first time, relaxer is not meant for the whole of your hair. Like if you have previously relaxed your hair maybe some months ago, relaxer is not meant for the whole of your hair because that part of your hair has already been relaxed. So you only relax the new growth. I just hope I'm making sense with this. Relaxer is only meant for your new growth. It's not meant for the already relaxed part of your hair. When you want to get a relaxer done, please avoid the relaxed part of your hair. Avoid the already processed part of your hair. When you want to get a relaxer done, you have two textures in your hair, obviously, because you have stretched your hair for some time. You have the relaxed hair and you have the new growth. The new growth is what makes it difficult for you to manage your hair once your hair is due. It's the new growth that actually screams it to you that your hair needs relaxer. So when you want to get your relaxer done, that is the only part you should focus on. Don't come down here, because the moment you come down here, it's only a matter of time. This place begins to break off because it's already processed. You don't need to process and process and process it over and over and over again. It gets weaker the more you do that, and you won't be able to retain length. Your hair will break off before it even gets to retain any length. So it's just a matter of time. You might not actually see the damage on that day you got a relaxer done, but with time your hair will get weak and it breaks. So don't relax the processed part, focus on the new growth. The second thing you should do, and the second thing you should not do when you want to get a relaxer done, is make sure that the relaxer is not burning your scalp. Yes, the fact that it's burning your scalp does not mean that your hair is relaxed. That is very dangerous. Don't allow the relaxer to burn your scalp. This is why I said you should not manipulate your scalp in the previous video, so that it doesn't burn your scalp. So when you get a relaxer done and you find out that the relaxer sitting on your hair is actually burning your scalp, like you're getting that burning sensation that something is burning on your scalp, it's time for you to rinse it off. It's time for you to, don't let it sit. Don't ever think the longer you leave the relaxer on your hair, the more it gets to relax your hair. That's a very big lie. Once the relaxer is being applied to your hair, it's already relaxing your hair. So the moment the hairdresser removes her hand and tells you to sit for some time, please don't sit for too long. Don't let it burn your scalp, because that is not healthy for your hair. The third thing you should put to notice when you want to get a relaxer done is, when you are done, don't forget to deep condition your hair. Don't forget to deep condition your hair, because you have stripped your hair of some certain nutrients. Yes, that is what relaxer does from your hair. Relaxer is not good. Yes, we know. Yes, we have to know that, and if we have to use it, we have to learn to balance it in a way. So when this nutrient is stripped off, don't forget to go back and restore it back a little. Like treat your hair by deep conditioning your hair. Go in with your leave-in conditioner and then seal it up with an oil. So don't forget to treat your hair. And another thing you should not do when you just get a relaxer done is, don't use heat. Please don't use heat, any form of heat at all. Try to avoid heat, please. Don't flat iron, don't blow dry. Even if you have to do all those things, make sure you are using a heat protectant. If possible, don't use heat on your hair. And if you have to, you feel like you need one, make sure you are going in with a heat protectant. And make sure you are doing it with someone who is experienced, if you're not doing it by yourself, because not every hairdresser knows how to use heat on the human hair. So be careful not to use heat, and if you're going to use heat, please use a heat protector. Now we are moving to after you relax your hair. So after you relax your hair, what do you do next? Make sure that you don't go straight to a long-term protective style. You know, putting on braids. I've been in a hair salon before, and a lady walks in and she was like, she wants to braid her hair. From the conversation she had with the hairdresser, I got to find out that she just got her relaxer done a day before she came to braid her hair. Like, knotless braid in a newly relaxed hair. Are you serious? Like, you just stress the hair. Can you just allow it to rest? Like, who is chasing you? I beg, where you the wrong go? Calm down now, chill, let the hair rest for at least 12 to 14 days. That's like just give it 2 weeks break. If you can't, at least let the hair rest at least 7 days to 14 days. That is a week to 2 weeks. Give it some break before you go and get a long-term protective style. And if you have to put it in a protective style immediately, like mine is right now, if I want to put it in a protective style, the least I would do is just to pack it up. That's what I did since I got the relaxer done. I just removed it from the bun now to show you the length that I have so far. This is what I do when I relax my hair. And one more thing, don't forget to moisturize your hair. Because when your hair is dry, it's not good for your hair. I keep saying this. dryness is not good for your hair. Don't forget to moisturize. Don't forget to seal in the moisture with oil each time you moisturize, and don't forget to go to sleep with your bonnet. If you're going to moisturize without going to sleep with a bonnet, then don't waste your product. Yes, because that's what you're doing. If you're moisturizing your hair and you don't sleep with bonnet at night, there's no point in moisturizing your hair, because you're just wasting the product. Because by the time you put your hair down on the pillow takes all the moisture away, and then you wake up the next morning with a dry hair. So what have you done? You have done nothing. So learn to sleep with a bonnet. This is what I do during my relaxer and after my relaxer. After your relaxer, when you wash your relaxer off, this is neutralizing shampoo. Make sure you wash your hair, like you thoroughly wash the relaxer out of your hair. You can wash it like 3 times, you can wash it like 2 times, 3 times. Make sure you thoroughly wash the relaxer out of your hair, because if you don't, the relaxer will keep processing your hair. Yes, the relaxer will keep processing your hair even after you are done relaxing. You think that it's off your hair, but it's still there, and it will result to over processed hair. Make sure you thoroughly rinse out the relaxer before leaving the salon. So thank you guys for sticking with me to the end of the video. If this video was very helpful to you, if you find it helpful, if you find this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for sticking with me. See you in my next video, where we'll be talking about why I went relaxed. I really want to tell you why I went relaxed, and I'm very sure you want to know why. So stick around to the next video. See you guys. Bye bye.